What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the At the Buzzer Sports Show with your host, King Will.
And it's your girl, Jess, and welcome to this wonderful, beautiful Thursday.
Absolutely. It was cold as a mug this morning. That's all I know in the ATL. It was cold when I was taking these kids to school.
It felt good.
You know what I mean? Oh, man, I see the Yankees out here and came back on Cleveland. What we don't need is for New York to win a championship. We don't need a Yankees versus Mets World Series. The world is not ready for that.
It's ready. Liberty about to take it.
No.
Yankees about to take it.
And the Giants and the Jets still suck.
Okay, fine, but it's okay. We don't care about that. And then, we'll see about the Knicks later. But right now, these two teams look like they're about to take it. I mean,
oh my goodness. That's doing pretty good. Before we get on with the show, we're going to talk a little NFL talk today. We're going to talk about the Davante Adams trade, the NFC North, and the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to give a top 10, who we think are the top 10 NBA players right now. And then we'll do a little ranting for Jess about the WNBA first team.
Why do I got a rant? I don't have no rant. It's just simple. But okay, it's not a rant. It's just.
Whoa! Before we get to the rant, let's get our blessing. Let's start off with our scripture.
Yes, absolutely. So, it's pretty simple scripture, but it is a beautiful scripture. Matthew chapter 11, verse 30. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Yes. So basically, that. His yoke is easy, but his burden is light. So we just got to cast our cares upon him because everything is easy and light for him to take on, while everything for us is hard. So that's why it's up to us to give it to him and make our burden light by giving it to him. So it's just something nice and small, but very big to help us out during this week. So
absolutely. Amen. And someone who better to be looking at scriptures and hoping everything's going to go well is the New York Jets. So the New York Jets traded for Davante Adams after losing Monday. I thought it was weird, but hey, the Jets. But Jess, do you think the Davante Adams trade make the Jets a contender?
It should, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Aaron Rodgers is looking. He's not it's looking finally. I can admit he's looking kind of like he's done. Like he doesn't look good at all. The Davante. I don't know what it's supposed to do for him. Maybe to boost him up to want to do better with his passing, but I think Davante could have went somewhere else. Personally, he could have honestly went to the Saints. I think Derek Carr, even though he's out, so maybe not, but I'm just saying, like, Derek Carr was playing good until he got injured. And I'm just saying, like, I think Davante would have fit in really well with him. But I know Davante really loves Aaron. That's always, he was trying to get back with Aaron for a while, for what I'm told. So
he loved both Derek Carr and
he does love both of them.
Aaron Rodgers, like some ex-girlfriends, like just can't let it go.
Yeah, it's given out. I want that back. But at the end of the day, he had his best years with Aaron. As far as like a tandem, so I kind of understand why he want to go back to him. It's just Aaron don't have much left, so it's kind of like I think he could have went to Baltimore, even Kansas City for a year, and then went somewhere else. Like I'm just saying, he could have went somewhere that would have been very helpful for him down the line a little bit better. So does it make them a contender? To me, no, but it makes them better because they did need a little bit of offense. However, I say that because no one's really. Garrett Wilson looked great last year. This year, he's not looking all that.
Is it on Garrett Wilson or is it on that crypt keep of a quarterback they got back there?
I will say both, but I'm gonna say Aaron. Okay, fine. We can give more to blame to Aaron. The quarterback is usually to blame. So I guess
I'm just saying Garrett Wilson was balling out with Zach Wilson, and then he gets with Aaron Rodgers and not balling out.
They just need a little bit more chemistry. Maybe it may hit a little bit better. Game 12, we don't know. So we'll just wait.
This trade screams Aaron Rodgers. What do you want us to do? Please help us, Aaron Rodgers. All this screams. This trade does nothing for the Jets.
We can agree. That probably does nothing
for the Jets. The Jets ain't gonna get better. The defense is still trash. They traded for Hassan Reddick and couldn't even get a deal done. Now they're trying to trade for him. They can't Now
So
you
let
got
me just
Aaron
say the
Rodgers
defense is what it is, though. I just want to say the defense is not looking great. The defense don't look good.
Actually, the defense looks pretty decent. I mean, because the offense looked so bad. That's why I didn't understand the Robert Saleh firing. Robert Saleh don't run the offense. Robert Saleh's the defense guy. Defense was doing what it had to do. That offense is trash. Breece Hall has disappeared in that offense. Garrett Wilson has disappeared. Mike Williams, they signed all that money for Mike Williams, and now they're trying to get rid of him because they got Davante Adams. And yes, Davante is great and all that, but I mean, it seems like when Davante don't get his way, he don't play good. Did he really have a hamstring injury? It just don't make a difference. The Jets ain't catching the Bills in the division. They're not better than a lot of teams in the AFC. This is a complete disaster for the New York Jets. And then
we'll see. Can we watch them play a game? Can we watch them play a game first? How about that? You don't.
Yeah, let's watch them. Let's watch them. Just for them to do
who do they play? Who do they play next? You know.
Not sure. The crazy part about the Jets is a couple of games they should have won, but again, when you have a keeper at quarterback,
it's not just Aaron. So stop.
Oh my goodness, you are Aaron apologist too.
I'm not an Aaron apologist. I'm an Aaron realist. The fact of the matter is,
Aaron,
a lot of his stuff.
No, okay. Well, that can lead to the next topic. The Jets play the Steelers. Who? Yes, let's get to this. Let's get to the Steelers because they're getting on my nerves today. They getting on my nerves. So, but anyway, to answer the question, no, Davante Adams trade does not make the Jets contenders. Now,
I said no too. In my defense, I said no. I said it makes them better.
I gotta get some water for this one. Mike Tomlin, what are you doing?
What
are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you starting Russell Wilson?
Well, how about this? He's trying to give him a chance. And at the end of the day, Justin Fields, you even said he looked okay, then he'll look sketchy. He look okay, then he look good, and he'll look
And now we're gonna go to trash. And now we're going to trash.
How you know he's trash? Just wait until he plays the game before we call him trash.
All I know is I've been saying Russ has been cooked for like.
Don't say 4 years. You literally just started saying
the last 2 years of the. Oh no, Jess. I've been saying Russ has been cooked since the last 2 years with the Seahawks. Okay, I've been saying Russ has been cooked since then. And everybody tried to go off last year, this little fluky year, when really what it is Sean Payton ain't a good coach either. Well, newsflash, you find out Sean Payton's not a good coach unless he has Drew Brees. Russ is not going to do anything. This could potentially ruin the chemistry to the Steelers. They're 4-2.
How about we see how they play?
They tied in the division. Justin, I mean, yes, was he playing great? No. But he wasn't.
He played good. He played fine.
He wasn't playing terrible.
Yeah, he played fine.
Going. Not even to put Russ in here. And he better show out. The only reason why they put Russ in is because he can pass.
Justin Fields can't pass.
I mean, we have seen Justin Fields seems to. I mean, he ain't Peyton Manning back there.
Well, a lot of people, you could at least name someone that was all right, not great. Peyton Manning was a lot of things, but one thing he was good at was passing the ball.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He ain't that good. I mean, I don't understand it. Like I said, I think it's two reasons why the Steelers are doing this. There's only two reasons. One, either Mike Tomlin promised Russell Wilson that job when he signed him. And he was going to give him that job, which I felt like anyway, that's what was going on, that they promised Russell Wilson that job. Or two, Russell actually won the job in camp, got hurt. Justin Fields was the backup, came into play, and now Russ is coming into play. I don't think that's the possibility.
We'll see.
I think Mike Tomlin promised Russ his position, and now all our ties are hopes to this man here. It's just gonna be.
Lord, this man hasn't even played a game, and you over here already sad about the drink, and you're already so sad. You probably might ball out. Now, if they lose and ball out, is that okay?
No, you mess up the chemistry.
How? If they balling out, but the Jets
because we was winning. We was winning, and you come here and we lose.
Those wins of a couple of them teams were kind of sketch. Let's be real. Oh, now you don't care, but other teams, the Bills. The Bills were beating on trash teams. They didn't win against the Ravens. And what did you say? Oh, I told you, they weren't playing nobody good.
Who did the play? I mean, what you mean weak schedule?
I didn't say you put words in my mouth. I did not say weak schedule. I said they had a couple of teams where were like, were they great? No.
Like who?
Let's see. The
Let's look at this.
Falcons. The
The Falcons are
they're not
good.
great.
The Falcons
You
are
act
a
like
very
they win
good
against
team.
the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are not that good.
Okay,
Have
well
you
then,
watched
yeah,
Have you watched Patrick Mahomes lately?
I kind of felt that after I let that go. At the end of the day, though, he's Patrick Mahomes and he's still going to win a game, so it doesn't really matter. But you're right though, the Chiefs aren't looking that good. But who else?
Boy,
What?
Fluky undefeated team is Kansas City.
That's fine. But
So
but listen, let me say this. That's cause of their personnel isn't good. But at the end of the day, they winning games. Travis Kelce has been obviously not good, but
the Steelers beat the good Falcons. The Falcons are good. Let's keep it real. Okay.
The Falcons, were they good at that time though? Were they good on that day? They were not.
That doesn't make sense. So you say because they might not have been good during the first game, but now they're good now.
That happens. They get better. They get better.
That's an asinine statement.
It's not true. You always say that. You be like, some people could suck in the first half, and then they turn out to be amazing the second half. That's what comes with the
This is what happens. This is what happens.
This
is what happens when your team sucks and you're just trying to find reasons to hate on the Steelers. Okay,
what do you mean? I love Russell Wilson. I want Russell Wilson to win. What are you talking about?
That's what I mean. See, that's that hating right there. Why do you want Russell Wilson to win? Why do you want me to go through this traumatic? I don't need let's ride, let's cook Russell Wilson high kneeing through the plane. I don't want this.
What's his slogan for the Steelers?
I didn't even look. Who cares? You know what? Let's win. Let's win. And I hope that ain't true about him getting Sierra pregnant, because, sir, get off that woman, please.
That's his wife. What the what?
Yeah, but you trying to create a football team? That's the problem. You're too busy on Sierra instead of being in the playbook. That is why. Let's do something. Like, come on. Y'all trying to give me all this hope that Russ is gonna do good. I'm not confident.
All I'm saying is give him a chance.
It ain't just you. It's other people in my DMs like, oh, give Russ a chance. So when I'm right, I just want y'all to say I'm right when Russ.
Okay, that's fine. I said give him a chance. He hasn't played a game.
I've seen the old film. Russ is cooked.
That's old film. What's before film?
See old. Russ is cooked. Russ is cooked. And speaking of teams that are cooked, are the Dallas Cowboys done?
Okay, so did they lose the last game?
Yeah, no, they lose? Did they?
Oh,
lose?
Oh yeah, they lost 40. Oh yeah, because I texted you. It was like, haha. It was like 40 something.
47-9, doing hook and ladders with the offensive lineman.
Yeah, and I didn't think they was going to suck. I didn't think I picked them.
Completely disrespecting the Dallas Cowboys. The Detroit Lions.
I picked the Cowboys. I remember I picked the Cowboys.
Don't make me run it. Nope, you picked the Cowboys.
I just said that. I just said that. I picked the Cowboys.
But no, I'm actually saving. You picked them at first, and then when I told you about that running game, you was like, "Now you gonna switch the pick." Yeah, I told you they run, and what happened? They got ran down their throat. All Montgomery and Gibbs, and then that was a demolishing. Are the Cowboys done? I think they done.
I don't know. You claim the Steelers are done, so just give them TJ Watt. Maybe that help them out a little bit. Since you said you rather have Myles Garrett anyway, so give them TJ Watt. Give them get someone else that's good defensively. Yeah, just give them some help. Let me stop. I don't care about the Cowboys at all. I hope they continue to fry. So if I'm being honest, I really don't care. But are they done? It's giving yes, but I'm you know how I am in the beginning of these. I need to see December. Are they still going to be this sucky? Or are they going to be on a 6-game winning streak?
It really depends on their injuries on the defense. Honestly, if you go look at that defense that was playing against Detroit with Michael Parsons and Dexter Lawrence being out, and I think Deron Bland being out, it was a bunch of, other than Trayvon Diggs, it was a bunch of who?
Second string? Third string?
Like who? It was a bunch of people that you never heard of that was on that defense. And it looks like that. And then they don't have no offensive weapon. Them not getting Derrick Henry is biting them in the butt because they don't have no. I mean, that's all they have is CeeDee Lamb. Who else do they have?
Dak.
Who else they have?
No, I actually feel bad. I actually feel bad for Dak because actually he's not sucking this year. He actually.
But someone had it perfectly broken off about that. Dak is not the reason the Cowboys are losing.
Yeah, they're not. He's not the reason.
But he's not the reason they're winning either. And when you're making all that money, sometimes you need to be the reason you're winning. And
how can you do that if he don't have, if everyone dropping passes and you can't do nothing?
Hey,
you can't make people catch the ball.
Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl with who at wide receiver? Name the wide receivers. Who was that wide receiver?
You talking about this year?
But I'm talking about last year. Last year they won the championship with who at wide receiver?
I know, but I was sorry. I just remember you said they suck right now, and then I mean you're right, but yeah, I don't know, man. The America's team is looking very non-American.
The only silver lining the Cowboys have, they're done as Super Bowl contenders. They're not beating any Super Bowl contenders.
See, this is the thing. Every time we say this, though, I'm not saying they're gonna win. I'm just saying every time we say something like this, they may go on a 5-game, 6-game winning streak somehow. And
that's what I was getting to. So the question is, because they're done as Super Bowl contenders, I don't think they can contend. Okay. They might can figure it out and make it to the playoffs. And the only reason why of that is because the division is so weak. The Giants, trash. Philly, we talking about Dallas doing bad. Philly is horrid. Got your coach coming at fans in the crowd and then putting a child out there on your press conference like Nick Sirianni is a terrible coach.
He Philly doing is. Proceed. Y'all didn't say that yet last year or the year before. Stop. You didn't say that. No. Bye.
I might not have said it, but hold on. I was not saying Sirianni was the reason why they was winning. And then they went trash at the end. So they didn't go 1-6 last year.
They did go 1-6. But stop. No one was saying he was a trash coach. They were blaming Jalen Hurts. Everyone was blaming Jalen Hurts.
They was either blaming Jalen Hurts, or if you was a Jalen Hurts apologist, you were blaming Nick Sirianni.
Is this your word now?
Apologist? Hey, man, I read the dictionary every day.
Bro, you just started this word. Everyone's an apologist. Jesus.
I mean, y'all are. So who is it then? Is it Nick Sirianni or Jalen Hurts?
Or how about it could be both? Can it be both?
But then who you get rid of? Because one of them's going to go at the end of the season if Philly does not get this correct. One of them going to go, and it's not going to be the 200.
I think
it's going to be Nick, because it's not going to be the $200 million quarterback that they got to pay. So they're going to try to get an offensive head. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Sirianni listen to me. Do not be surprised if Sirianni gets fired. They'll go after Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, who has been balling with Jared Goff in them. I wouldn't be surprised to see if he can fix Jalen Hurts. They're going to look for an offensive head to try to fix Jalen Hurts.
That's fine.
Even though Jalen Hurts might have topped out. We don't know if he can get any better.
I think they should get Bill Belichick. He does good.
Belichick going to the Raiders. For Tom Brady.
You said Tom Brady. If Tom Brady come out of retirement just to go to the Raiders, I'm done. I'm done watching NFL.
Tom Brady going to the Raiders.
And if he wins the championship with them, it's rigged. Like it's just rigged. I'm sorry. Gronk gonna come back. He only 33, so Gronk could come back. Who else gonna come back? Antonio Brown and him gonna make up. He gonna bring Antonio back.
First of all, the Raiders ain't gonna bring Antonio Brown back after what he did at the Raiders the last time he was there.
Tom Brady can make him.
Man, no.
That would be insane.
To answer the question, though, the Cowboys are done cooked. I actually think Washington is going to win the division. Washington's going to win.
I mean, I guess it's still early.
I'm gonna tell you
Let's go ahead and start. Okay, they're not cooked. They're not done. They're in the microwave. They're warming up. So that's what I'm gonna say. So
they're different. All right, and going from the worst division to maybe the best division, the NFC North, which is Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago, and Detroit. Is that the best division in the NFL right now?
Boo. As far as like them playing well, yeah. But boo.
Hey, look, like you said, like 3 weeks ago when we were talking about Caleb Williams, it was too early.
He's looking all right.
Because he's looking pretty good. So you got Chicago looking real good.
Jalen is still playing better though.
Jaden's still playing better.
Jaden's
still playing better.
Yeah, he's still playing better. But Caleb is definitely playing better. Congrats to him. He's young. Let him he'll be okay. So, but I'll say Detroit winning that division. I would pick Detroit. Detroit's really good.
Which is crazy because Minnesota is still undefeated, if I remember right. And leading
they are. They are. I still think Detroit will win the division, though.
Detroit definitely losing Aiden Hutchinson is going to be big. That was a nasty legging. But if Detroit gets Max Crosby, which is a rumor that they might try to get Max Crosby if the Raiders decide to let him go, then that could change things. So
where did that come from? For real?
Yeah. So there's a lot of rumors. Did you see Max Crosby push the coach?
No.
Yeah. Max Crosby pushed the coach. So there's a lot of rumors that Crosby might be the next on the market. And with Detroit losing one of the best white defensive ends, hey, let's go get the other good white defensive end in Max Crosby. But there's heavy rumors that Detroit might try to get Max Crosby. And if they do, I think that'll be a big move for them because right now defense is the biggest question mark with Detroit. They got that offense clicking. That offense is clicking. Ben Johnson got that offense looking very well. Defense, they didn't have the only pressure they was bringing was Hutchinson, and now with Hutchinson being hurt, and sad for Hutchinson getting hurt because he was defensive player of the year playing this year. Like he was really balling. He definitely was a great pick for Detroit. I hope he heals better. My wife cried. If people don't know, my wife absolutely loves Aiden Hutchinson. She said she'll leave me for him, just like Jess said she'll leave her husband for Jalen Hurts. I tell you, man. But so she cried when she saw Aiden Hutchinson leg broke, but it is. Man.
Never said that, guys. All I did was give that man compliment. Just letting him know that God bless them with amazing looks. That's all.
Me and DeRoss gonna be over here talking
and Max Crosby. But he got dark skin tendencies. I like that. Nah, but that would be good for them. That would be good for the track. But yeah, they looking good. Caleb looking good. Minnesota, wow. Sam Darnold, MVP.
He better ball out next year on next game for my fantasy league, or I'm gonna come after him. It's dope.
Sam Darnold MVP at this point, so we might as well. if he go about 10-0, and he's putting up some good numbers too. I know I know that game last week he sucked.
Yeah, he didn't do it. Yeah.
But they still won the game, so
the only reason why I'd say he's in the race. It's a lot in the race. Some people say Baker Mayfield. Right now, nobody wants to talk about it because then that's putting him in some legendary categories. But Lamar Jackson right now.
Yeah, Lamar looked good.
But I think they're not going to give it to him because he's going to get voters fatigue. Like, they're going to be tired. And he ain't won a championship. It's kind of like Jokic a little bit.
So you think Josh – because I heard Josh Allen's – people have Josh Allen at the top.
Josh Allen is starting to struggle. He's definitely dropped. We'll see him not getting Amari Cooper. I think will be a big move, but he definitely is missing Stephon Diggs.
That's why they got Amari Cooper.
That's why they got Amari Cooper, because he's definitely missing Stephon Diggs. Derrick Henry, I think, should get some – look, this hot take.
He's doing great. He's doing great.
This may be a hot take. I said this to my cousin. Derrick Henry, arguably, if you put his high school, college, and pro career together, is the greatest running back of all time. When you put all that together, his resume of, I think he has the national rushing record in high school, and then he won a Heisman in college and a championship. And then even what he's doing now in the NFL, he's probably going to be the last Hall of Fame running back unless somebody else comes later. But Derrick Henry is playing amazing for a running back that's supposed to be the now. He's supposed to start struggling. He's supposed to start. Look at Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey played the whole entire season last year, and now he got Achilles issues. Derrick Henry has been taking a pounding since high school, and it still doesn't seem like he's slowing down. Well, he's arguably top 15 NFL running back of all time. We have to look it up, but I think he's top 15 NFL running back. And if you look at his whole entire resume, he is legitimately the greatest running back of all time. So, but
okay,
that's
not bad.
Which lead us to, but in the NFC North, it's definitely the best division. They got the 4 best teams, and there's a very strong possibility they keep playing good. Even though when they start playing each other, they haven't played any inter-division games yet. They're going to start knocking each other out, but there's a strong possibility they might get 4 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which will lead to, who do you think is the best team in the NFL right now? We just talked about the Chiefs who are undefeated and the Vikings that are undefeated. You have the Ravens. They have lost 2 games. They look really, really good. The Bills look good at first. They started tearing off a little bit. And you got your Atlanta Falcons. But Jess, who do you think is the best team in the NFL?
Best team in the NFL, I will say right now, I want to say is Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay.
I think they got the best overall what they're doing right now. I think it's pretty spectacular considering no one expected them to be this good. Maybe that's another reason why they're doing well. I don't think no one thought Sam Darnold would actually play decent, let alone good. And he's definitely, this is the best season of his career so far. I don't know if it's maybe because of Justin Jefferson. Maybe he brought the best out of him. Justin Jefferson still getting his numbers with Sam Darnold, which shows how much of a great wide receiver he is. Their defense is their defense is good. They're ranked, I think they're ranked top 8 in defense. So they don't suck. I think they have a really good overall team. I think, but it's right now. Now, who will end up being the best team in the NFL by the end of the season? It could change, but as of right now, I will say Minnesota. I think they got a good and they got good wins against quality teams too. So
I can respect that. Shout out to the resurgence of the trash quarterbacks: Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith. Like, they all have resurged their careers. I mean, for real though.
I just want to say Geno was never trash. I don't think Geno was.
You know what? And you know what? That's a Geno unfairly. Getting punched in the jaw, getting snuck, kind of messed him up a little bit in the beginning of career. People forget, if you don't know the story, I forgot who the player was, but Geno got snuck, got his jaw broke as a New York Jet, kind of derailed his career as a Jet because people thought he was weak. Then he went to the Giants, where he started, and it was the Giants fans were so mad, they put Eli Manning back in, the coach got fired, and he never got a chance. And he finally got a chance with Seattle, which I was listening to a show, I can't remember what it was, but we should have looked when Ben McAdoo put Geno in over Eli. He must have knew Geno was good. And that was the only reason why he did it, because he made the New York Giants fans mad that now they gave Eli Manning 2 more years when he shouldn't have got 2 more years. And now y'all stuck in QB Hades right now because you can't find another quarterback. But no, I'll give it to you. Geno just finally got an opportunity.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But Baker done shut me up. I'll say it.
Baker done
shut me up. Baker's playing well, and maybe because with him being hurt, probably contributed a lot of why he struggled, plus what was going on with Cleveland. So shout out to Baker. He's doing good. But the best team to me, even though they have lost 2 games, is the Baltimore Ravens. The 2 games they lost, they should have won.
That's an easy pick, but yes.
It's an easy pick. Lamar's playing MVP level. Derrick Henry, we should talk about playing MVP level. Likely Andrews, Zay doing good. The defense doing good with Hamilton and Patrick Queen. And so it's the Ravens. Now, here's the thing with the Ravens. We've said that probably the past 2 years. And then they run into the Kansas City Chiefs and they lose. So this is the year they better do something. Like Lamar, it's getting to, hey, sir, Patrick Mahomes is looking like your Tom Brady to you being Peyton Manning. Like, you can't get past him. So this is the year they got to really try to do it. But I say the Baltimore Ravens is the best team in the NFL right now. Like you said, anything can change. There's a lot can change coming up. So we'll definitely see. So that is the end of our NFL talk. And we're going to dive into a little NBA talk. ESPN released their top 50 players by releasing their last 10. ESPN, that list is kind of laughable, but hey, you the guy. So we're not even going to tell you what ESPN said. But Jess, who is your top 10 NBA player?
No, say their top 10.
Who is they? Okay, so let's pull up ESPN's top 10.
Let the people know.
Let the people know. I know it was Jokic 1.
Oh, you have it. I thought you had
no, I know it kind of off my head. It was Jokic 1, Luka 2, Giannis 3, Shea was 4.
NBA. Dang, you good. I'm about to. Okay.
I know LeBron was at 7. Ant was at 10.
Ant's 10. 9 is KD. 8 is Joel Embiid.
7 was
7 LeBron.
6 was Tatum.
6 is Steph.
5 was Tatum.
5 is Tatum. 4 is Shea. 3 is Giannis. 2 Luka.
1 Jokic.
1 Jokic, yeah. So
here's my thing.
It's the top 5.
Top 5, I don't argue. I don't argue with the top 5.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, you could change your order. Some people might put Shea 1, some people may put Luka 1. You can change your order. I think the top 5 is top
I know.
4.
I already know why you said that. Too bad. Too bad. ESPN knows greatness.
So let me start off first. Let me start
off. Lord.
Let me start off. He's gonna be mad at me. Look, I'm not trying to hate on LeBron James.
LeBron James is putting up numbers that no one has ever done.
I get you. He is doing great. Him, KD, and Steph are doing great at their age. They're not winning, though. So winning going to start contributing to what you're doing.
Well, honey, I mean, listen. We all know that winning is a part of it. But when your team is low-key dookie, what are you supposed to do? I don't get it. You know that.
So you have LeBron is at 7.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I know he got Anthony Davis. I would say Anthony Davis I think Steph probably has the most arguable because he just had. But people act like Dre is not gonna be a Hall of Famer. He is. So y'all could just
but he's at retirement level right now. He's at retirement. He's gonna make the Hall of Fame.
He's not retirement level right now.
He's at retirement level right now.
No, he's not. He's close, but he's not at retirement level. I think they're gonna eat their words about Klay Thompson. I think he's gonna have a big year though when they be acting like
preseason.
So now we judging preseason. I'm not judging preseason.
Oh,
here we go.
He's just looking questionable. He's just been looking kind of questionable in the preseason.
He's playing with whole new players. I don't know what y'all expect, but okay, cool. So yeah. What would you say? Oh, LeBron. Go ahead about LeBron.
LeBron to me is a great. I would have had him out of the top 10. Now, the question is who you replace. Now, I do think LeBron. I think if Ja would have played a full season, he would have gotten that top 10. But man, I was just when I saw LeBron at 7, I said he's been doing great, but the Lakers has been mid. His whole
this isn't about team. You know this is about the player, right? They're judging the player, not the team.
And I understand. So, but when is the player gonna make the team win?
It doesn't matter.
Everybody else is winning.
They're not judging by team success. They're judging by their abilities that they put on the court individually. That's what they're going by.
That's why you got Jason Tatum at 5 when it should be Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen, look. I'm gonna say this one time. Last time. Jaylen Brown is never going to be on Tatum's level as far as everything. I don't care. He could win 3 more finals MVPs. Then y'all going to be like, oh, he was really better. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be Jason Tatum. I'm sorry. Jaylen Brown needs to go to a team like Sacramento or something, or even Atlanta, and just go ahead and show out and just be like, leave me alone. I am better than blah, 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 blah. It's never going to end for him. So he should just leave. That's all I'm going to say. But since he's with Boston, he's never going to be higher than Tatum in anything. And that's just honest. And you know it.
I would have got Wembanyama in 10. I would have switched Wembanyama for KD. I think he should have been in the top 10. Do you disagree?
And then you talking about winning. The Spurs have not won a thing.
And what has Phoenix done with Kevin Durant?
Okay, that's fine. But I'm bringing up your argument. Your argument is about winning.
Hey, put Wembanyama on the Suns. They do better.
Okay, fine. You want to say stupid things? That's between you and the Lord. At the end of the day,
not you and the Lord.
And it is between you and who created you. But look, you brought it up about winning. At least the Phoenix Suns made the playoffs. Victor Wembanyama, and I think they win them. And I think with Chris Paul, I believe they will make the play. Now, I don't know. They might make a play-in more, but I don't know. I have to see how everyone gets together. Their team is the youngest team in the NBA, I think. So this is still going to be a learning year for them. But I think Chris Paul, you about to see everywhere Chris Paul goes, they're better. That's facts.
Let me give I get it. Let me give this is my top 10, I think. This is my top
it's
10.
Facts.
Jalen Brunson at 10. That's my argument. Jalen Brunson at 10. Yeah, surprising, huh? Jalen Brunson at 10. I got Jalen Brunson at 10.
Okay, maybe you right. Maybe you right after all. I think you might be all right. I think you okay with me. You all right.
I would put Brunson,
forget the other stuff. Look, Jaylen Brown is better. Jaylen Brown is better. Put him at number 5.
That's how to talk King Brunson.
Put him at number 2.
So I'll go Brunson 10, Wembanyama 9, Ant 8, Steph. It's hard to take LeBron out.
He said this is about winning.
It's hard. Look. LeBron at 7. It's hard to take LeBron out of the top 10. I'll say that. So I got LeBron at 7.
At least you can admit that.
Steph at 6.
Okay. You don't want to say it.
I guess Jason Tatum was 5. I guess.
Okay, Jaylen Brown at 4. You gonna put Jaylen Brown at 4?
You know what? No. Give me Joel Embiid at 5. Okay. Embiid at 5.
Giannis, I cannot stay healthy.
Giannis at 4. Shea at 3. Luka at 2. Jokic at 1.
Okay, you almost had me. You almost did well. That's cute. It's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have my top 10. This is potential or who I think is gonna have like the best individual. Is this about team or is this individual?
I'll say
because what you did, I believe what you did now is not just team. You just did individual, like who's gonna have great individual success this year.
Yeah, if I go who I think at the end of the season gonna end top 5, I'm gonna go Ant, Wembanyama, Jokic, Luka, and Brunson. Because I feel like Brunson's gonna have a crazy season this year. I really do. I really think, as much as I can't stand Cat, I think Brunson and Cat is gonna be a great.
What did K. Michelle said? Somebody done shut the table.
Oh my goodness! Here you go. I really do think Brunson's gonna have a great season. Yeah, I think Brunson's gonna be good.
Oh my God!
Hey, look! You forgot I said if the Knicks were healthy last year, I think they would have beat the Celtics in the.
I'm not. And look, as a realistic Knicks fan, I'm going to tell you. We would have took them far. We would have took them far. I believe we would have done better than Indiana.
Because who had Randall? Because Randall was hurt. Mitchell Robinson was hurt. Who else was hurt? It was somebody else that was hurt.
Then we had about 6 players hurt.
It was about 6 players that was hurt.
Well, Josh Hart messed up his ribs in game 5, but he was still playing.
Dante was limping.
Mitchell Robinson was out.
Randall was out.
He was out. But I guess he would.
You don't miss Randall already?
I guess he would have helped. Julius Randle. What's the other? There's someone else though that was out.
It was somebody else that was hurt. There was somebody else. The boy y'all got from Toronto.
OG.
Yeah,
and that was a big miss.
That was the big one. I knew there was another big one.
And then Brunson broke his hand in games in the beginning, second quarter of game 7. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm turning off the TV. So yeah, I think we would.
Because I say like this: you got Brunson at point, Bridges at 2. They're probably gonna have OG at 3. Cat at 4.
I still think we need another big.
Yeah, I do need another big because Cat is not a good 5. Cat wants to play 4.
Cat is terrible 5. I guess we'll have Precious. We'll probably have Precious at 5 because he'll willingly play 5, and he's.
Because I know they're trying to trade Mitchell Robinson right now. I know Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson. But something tells me they really want to keep him though. But if they do trade him, hopefully it's for another. Like just a rebounding big who plays defense. They
need like a Tyson Chandler type.
Yeah, like I said, a rebounding big who play defense.
Who play defense and block. Because Cat is not going to guard a soul at 4. So he's not going to guard a soul.
So on that note, wait, so you're okay. You went by individual, so I can do my top 10, right? You went by individual.
Yeah, do your top 10. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't prepared. I thought we were reading over the individual, the ESPN one, but let me think. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Since we're going by individual success, I'm gonna do Joe. I think Joker's still gonna have an MVP like season, but I don't think he's gonna win. But I think so I put him at number 1. Number 2, I will put Luka, of course. 3, I'll put Ja.
Over Shea?
As far as individual success and having an amazing season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Over Shea. You think he's going to have a better one than Shea? Okay.
I think he is. I'm not saying he's going to have like 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 30 points like what Shea pretty much almost had. But I think his impact on his team and how much better they will be from last year, because he's on the team, will be noticeable. So that's why I put him at 3. I put Shea at 4. 5, I'll put. I don't really want to say Joel Embiid, but I guess I will. Joel Embiid.
Over Giannis?
Yes, I'm not a. Giannis is going to have. Great. Giannis. I'm just not a big Giannis fan. I mean, I'm just not a big Giannis fan. Every time
you like James Harden? All he do is just run down the court and dunk. You're a James Harden hater.
Lord.
You hate like James Harden did.
No, I'm not. Whoa! Wait. Let me just say this. He didn't lie, but he didn't lie.
He didn't lie.
No, he did not lie. He does that spin move that works. Congrats. He does that spin move, and then he does that little. Does the same thing.
He has no set skill.
That's why that's my thing with him. That's the only thing. Is he going to put up probably 28, 14, and 11? Well, no, he probably won't average triple, but you get what I'm saying. Like he'll get close, and his impact on the game is big. Maybe because he's not like a closer to me. That's why he's not in my top 5. But if I'm going by numbers, okay, cool. But I still I'll put Joel Embiid over him because I think Joel Embiid earned that respect from the past couple years, and Giannis has been in and out. And in that new little quote he did, Giannis. Chill, bro. Like,
so let me ask you something. Let me ask you this.
He basically letting him know he will leave. He's basically telling him.
No, he is. If he don't want to change, he do it. He's doing it. But I'll say this. So, question: who do you think outside of the norm of like players that we know can break into the top 5? Do you think someone like a Halliburton or Zion?
And yes, that part I'm hating. I will never put Halliburton in my top 5. So
what is this light skin assassination you doing over here to Halliburton? The 2.
But I like Jason Tatum. But I like Jason Tatum, so that's stupid.
True point.
But no,
you hating on the dark skin Jalen Brown. I was kidding.
No, I'm not. I actually like.
No,
Jalen.
You ain't because you hate because he's from Georgia. That's what it is.
No, that's not true. Because I got a lot of love for Cindy not Cindy McLaughlin. She's from Jersey, I think. What's the other one? Gabby Thomas. She's from Georgia. Love her. She's great.
You had to go to track and star. What about the Georgia basketball players, huh?
I think we did a little blindly rank on that. There's a few that I like. There's a few. I can't remember. I like Anthony Edwards. I think he talked too much, but he's a great player.
He is definitely fun. He's top 5 funniest player in the NBA right now. Yeah, he's probably number 1. He's probably number 1.
He's hilarious. I mean, I think he got to chill sometime. I do, but he's hilarious. He's very hilarious.
Yeah. Somebody need to tell him stop going to the club and go home, please. Stop taking these females to the club. Son, you trying to create your own basketball team, Anthony Edwards? Like.
Him, NBA Youngboy. What's the other one?
We can go down the list.
Tyreek Hill.
You can go down.
Y'all all bugging. I'm just playing. I mean, well, not really.
Adrian Peterson. You can go down the list.
I don't know about him.
Cromartie. Peterson got like 7. Cromartie got like 9. Like it's a couple of them. It's just chill.
Y'all gotta chill out.
Out here repopulating the world.
But speaking of Ant, I think I'll put Ant 5. Shea 4, Ant 5. Okay. I think he's gonna have a great season. I hope he doesn't. I would think he's not gonna regress. I think he's gonna.
Jimmy Butler. You think Jimmy Butler's gonna have a turnaround season?
I think injuries are going to continue to plague him. For me, the only difference is like he's not annoying with it like Kawhi. He actually wants to play. But he's not as annoying. But I think he will play well. But I don't know if he's top 5 worthy on like great individual seasons. You know, Jimmy starts in the playoffs. That's when he's amazing. That's what
he might start, but he might crank a little bit early. This is a contract year, and I think he might crank up a little bit early. He might crank a little early this year.
I forget for money, these dudes do be trying to play extra great. But 6 I go Joel Embiid after Ant, and 7 I'll go Giannis. 8 I'll go sorry, LeBron. I guess 8 LeBron. 9 I got a lot of love for KD. I still think he always has a 50, 40, 90 season almost every year.
He's still one of the greatest scorers of all time. Definitely.
As far as efficiency go, to me he's the best. And then also he's a 3-level scorer, so that's why he's always going to be, to me, scoring. If you want to bring a score, just scoring wise, he's easily on Mount Rushmore as far as scoring wise.
He's on the Mount Rushmore with Michael Jordan, Kobe, and then you can argue about the fourth one. I think.
LeBron because he got
That's why I say that's why I say you can argue the fourth one. I'm not gonna give. I'm not gonna put LeBron in.
Well, guys, look, I put LeBron in it, and everyone knows I'm not a LeBron lover. But I mean, at the end of the day, I got to give him his props.
Because hold on, if you're talking about score,
well, Tracy McGrady was let me tell you something.
If you're talking about score, he may have more points than this guy and all that. Carmelo is a better scorer than LeBron.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
if we're talking pure scoring talent.
Yeah,
if we're playing. Yeah, Carmelo's a better scorer. That's why I'm saying I'm not hating on LeBron, but if we're talking about
we're not talking about just a player. We know who the better player is, but as far as scoring, I mean, Melo
because LeBron. I mean, people like to use the scoring record for LeBron, but when you play 22,
you should have the record.
Exactly, you should have the record. You played,
but no, you have a point as far as skill is concerned. Carmelo, I mean, he was a 3-level scorer, and when you talk to all the players that played against him, they always be like Melo was a lot of them be like Melo was the hardest to guard. So, but yeah, that's my. Did I say the 10th?
Yeah, who's number 10? Yeah, KD at 9.
10. I'ma do. Oh shoot! I didn't put Tatum in it. Jason, I'm gonna put you in it, friend. Tatum, you 10. Because I think Tatum, and I know all jokes aside, all hate aside from you, I really think he's going to do a lot. I think not a lot in a bad way. I think he's going to, because he has a lot to prove, I think still. And I think that he's going to have a great individual season, not because of last season in the NBA, but because of the Olympics. I think that really bothered him.
It definitely did.
Yeah, y'all, a lot of y'all like to be funny, say he losing, not getting the finals MVP. I already know that's not true. But as far as the Olympics is concerned, that bothered him. So I really think that he has something to prove, like why. But then I heard, I don't know if you heard and if it's true, but I heard it's because he didn't want to play. Like, you saw the role that Devin Booker was playing, and that's why he earned a lot of respect. It's because of the defense and all the other stuff he was doing on the, like, around and being like, okay, I don't got to be the man. Cool. I heard Tatum didn't want to do that, which could be true.
Not surprised.
So
he think he's coming.
And then I'm gonna say this, on that starting 5, it did not make it any better. When he started talking having a Kobe this and Kobe that, I was like,
it was so thick. It was so thick. It was so thick.
I was like, friend, they already think you like trying to be him so much. Please stop. Just say you love him and move on. You don't got to go on about it.
It's just like he tries too hard. Let me say it like this. I wasn't a Kobe Bryant fan. I will always admit that. I passionately hated Kobe during his prime.
My husband did too.
I give him his respect for his talent, and I think, but Kobe had a swag to him, and I think
everyone knows that.
Tatum tries to be like that, and it just ain't. It ain't in him. It ain't in him. You're not Kobe and Mike were psychopaths. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
They were on the court psychopaths. And Tatum, you're great. Tatum is great. Definitely Hall of Famer path right now. Hall of Famer path, top 15, top 20 of all time path right now.
Yeah, especially if he wins a couple more championships. Let's just say he does get a finals MVP. And let's just say, and maybe an MVP. like a regular season MVP, yeah, he'll be in the talks. But
and that's what I'm saying. And I'm keeping it real because if you look at his resume at what he's at 27, he's accomplished more than what Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron all did by his age. I'm just saying all that. It's just you're not them, bro.
No, his mentality.
You're not. You don't have the mentality. You don't have that dog in them. You just don't. Like, I just don't see it, and it just seems forced. Where Jaylen Brown,
with Devin Booker, is it forced? Because to me, it's not forced.
And I don't know why Devin Booker's not forced.
He just be chilling. To me, he just be chilling.
He's real chill.
And I don't think that's why he did what he did in the Olympics. I think he just really just loves the game of basketball. However, I think Tatum loves the game of basketball too. But I just feel like he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, like as far as this year is concerned. And I think he wants to prove that he,
I will say this before we get off on this topic. I think this NBA season is going to be very exciting. I really don't. Boston is the favorite, but I'm not. I don't think they're a dominant favorite. And if you look at the NBA season, we've had new championships every year. I think the last time we had back-to-back championship was the Golden State Warriors.
It was.
After that, it's been different champions every year. So this NBA season is highly anticipated. We'll probably have our NBA preview more closer because I think the NBA season
doesn't it start next week?
Yes, I think we're gonna have our preview next week. Yeah.
I think it's like the 18th.
Wait, sorry, I forget.
I think it's the 24th or something. I think it's something like that. But I think it's gonna take on just like the WNBA season was the most exciting. It's gonna go into the NBA.
So we got 10 minutes left just before we wrap up. Do you want to do your rant on the all WNBA team, or do you want to go and switch to blindly rank and we'll do the WNBA team?
It's okay. I'll do the WNBA real quick. First and foremost, congrats to all the people. Everyone was deserving. All I'm gonna say is Sabrina deserved to be first team. I'm not gonna say by who. I'm gonna let y'all think about that. But all I'm gonna say is that Sabrina and last night kind of showed a lot. What she's like that. Because that was more of a clutch thing. Because Stewie actually, I don't know if you watched like highlights, but Stewie actually carried them the whole game. Stewie carried them. Minnesota they just did a lot of things that they don't normally do. Like they don't usually give up leads. And then also Fee, I think she's getting tired because she has to guard Stewie and try and score 25 to 30. It's been kind of hard for her. And mind you, people don't know, and she's a great defensive player, as you see, but she's only 6'1", and which says a lot about her because she does her thing at 6'1". She was playing Stewie great. Stewie 6'4".
So they always say something compared to how tall Stewie is. Yeah,
Stewie is 6'4" with a 7-foot wingspan. Nafisa is 6'1". I think she's like a 6'6", 6'7" wingspan, which is actually impressive to how good she is, how great she is defensively. But Elena Smith got injured, I think, last night, who's a big part of their shooting. I have a feeling it might go 5 still. So I'm not going to say New York will. I would love for them to take it in game 4, but something tells me it's going to go to game 5. But anywho, WNBA team, Sabrina should have been first. But that's all I have to say. Now we can go into blindly ranked. I'm sorry. Did you want to say anything or no?
I get it. I get the person that we shall not say made first team.
No, I get it. She had. Well, I'm sorry. No disrespect to her.
She had a legendary season. Let's say that. I'll say it. She had a legendary.
Not better than Candace Parker's, but yes.
Not better than Candace Parker.
People are saying that. So and then Maya Moore has even had a great season too, and she won a championship her rookie season, by the way. But
I mean, I feel you. Sabrina Enrique, I thought she had an argument.
But I get it. We get it. And that's all I'm gonna say. Blindly rank up next.
Rank. Let's go.
It's just one thing. I want you to blindly rank these duos.
Okay.
these young duos that coming into the season, who you think is the better young duo. I think this is kind of cool. And it's only one that we're doing because we don't have that much time left. So first one is Zion Williamson and Trey Murphy III, which people really, I think they have a great season. He's a great shooter. Zion is Zion when he's healthy. So
when he's healthy and staying off of IG and staying out the kitchen.
Okay, so he 5. Okay.
He 5.
Paolo, I can never say it. Sorry, I'm just say his last name. Banchero and Frank.
Paulo Banchero and
I know I say Banchero. I always get Paulo wrong. And Wagner.
Franz Wagner. It's really it's Wagner, but Wagner. Yeah.
God, forgive me, y'all.
No.
How about y'all meet us so we can tell me how to say your name?
Actually, you're saying it correctly, man, because Franz is German, if I remember right. And German, the W is a B sound. So it's Wagner. Just like we see Nowitzki, but it's really Nowitzki.
Yeah.
Because he's German. So no, you had it right. That is a very interesting duo.
I think they're gonna have a great season.
I'm gonna put them at 3.
Okay. Nice. Your boy Chet and Jalen Williams. I think that's his name.
Ooh. Only because I don't know what you got. I'm gonna put them at 2. I would put them at 1. I'm gonna put them at 2.
Okay. Your boy Tyrese, since you think highly of him. Who's so corny, he plays for Indiana. Boo. And Andre Nam.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I can never say his last name.
Nehemiah. I think it's Nehemiah.
No, Nembhard.
Andrew.
Nembhard.
You talking about Nembhard? Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard. Hey man, but stop hating on Halliburton. Halliburton, best pure
No. All
passer
jokes
in the NBA
aside,
right now.
all jokes aside, he's just corny. But
best
but
pure passer and best pure point guard in the league right now. Halliburton.
Really?
Pure. Not saying he's the best point guard.
Pure. I know what you're saying.
Field general type, run the offense. His IQ is amazing.
I feel you. More than Shea.
4. Yeah. Before.
Okay. And then number 1, I believe you're gonna like this. What's the dude named and what's the dude that played defense? Forgot his name.
Oh, Rudy Gobert or Nas Reed?
Boo. Oh, Nas is good.
Oh, or Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels.
Yeah, that's
They're
a good
number one. They're number 1, but
that's the last one.
Because that's all I got left. But I would flip him. I would flip Chet.
Really?
Jalen Williams. If you're not paying
attention
to OKC,
he's cold.
He is cold.
He's cold.
You're looking at I know everybody hate this name and hate this guy, but take away the injuries. He's Kawhi Leonard. He's really Kawhi Leonard. He's Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, no, I see the vision.
He is Kawhi Leonard on the Spurs right now. That's, I think, like one of those where if he gets on his own team, we'd be like,
you don't think
wow.
McDaniels does the same thing for the Timberwolves though?
Nah, he's not. His offensive bag is not as good as.
Well, that's true.
His offensive bag is nowhere near as good as Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams has a very good offensive bag.
No, I can agree.
Yeah.
But he's a great compliment to Ant. I will say that he's a great compliment.
No, he definitely is, and his role is going to step up now with Cat being gone. Him and Nas Reed going to have to step up, but Chet and Jalen, like, okay, so you remember
somebody got to step up. They got Julius. Julius will do great. He probably will average 22. He probably average 23 and 8.
Julius will do great on the bench. He need to come on the bench.
Bugging, and
because
he don't mind.
Why? But Julius Randle's going to clog up the lane. He's going to clog up the lane. Julius Randle plays in the post in the mid.
He likes shooting threes, like not as much as
he's
Cat.
A worse 3-point shooter than Cat.
I mean,
so let's keep it real.
But
I said this about OKC. I said this about OKC last year. That I said this is a team that is coming. That they have bona fide like stars on different teams. Chet, Jalen Williams, Shea, like that is going to be a dangerous big 3 in the future if they can keep them all together. And hey, OKC is going to be scary in this Western Conference Finals. I'm telling you. Western Conference
Western Conference
Finals.
Finals.
I'm already putting them in the Western Conference Finals.
Who they want to face? Denver. You know, Denver gets picked every year. So, is that you want to do?
I'm gonna leave it for the NBA. Look, I want to pick Denver. Jamal Murray.
Yeah, because
the fall off is starting to notice a little bit. Like,
bro,
the fall off is coming.
It was that one series, honey.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hope, but he didn't even hardly play in the Olympics. He wasn't getting no court time for.
So Canada. Is he hurt?
That's the question mark that I think a lot of people are asking. Is he really hurt? Like, he may have some problems. So I don't know. And then you got Michael Porter with that bad back. They banking on Russ going to be Russ. Aaron Gordon. I mean, Aaron Gordon might be motivated, but he's dealing with tragedy in his own life with his brother passing. So we'll wait for the NBA prediction. I'll let y'all know. But
Lord, I know his predictions, honey. Remember, he said
Cleveland. For joining. Yeah,
he said Cleveland was going. Cleveland Cavaliers were going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let me tell you something. Evan Mobley, another player.
Donovan Mitchell, come home.
Yeah,
just come home.
But that is the end of the At the Buzzer live show. But
you don't want to do your thing?
Oh yeah, that's what I say. I was going to say before we go. Got one more thing I did forget about. Anxiety quote for the day is our anxiety. Mouse doesn't want to work for me, so I can pull the. There we go. Our anxiety does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows, but only empties today's of its strength, which basically is most of the time when you have anxiety, it's because you're worrying about something in the future, and that can cause, struggles in your strength for today. So don't think about the future as much, living into the day, living for the moment, and worry about the future when it gets there. But for right now, there's no point of worrying about something when a lot of things can change in between then and now. And I am a testimony of that. Can't dive too much into my personal life, but trust me, if you trust whoever you believe in a higher power, let me just say that, and believe that everything will work out and not worry about tomorrow's struggles and live into the moment today, things will figure out. Things will absolutely figure out. So, and before we go, Jess, give us our motivation, our spiritual quote. Before we go.
Yeah, it's motivation too, but you're right. Yeah. So Matthew chapter 11, verse 30, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So give all your love give all your love as well, but give all your cares and concerns to the Lord, and because his burden is light. So and he'll take care of it for you. So yep. Thank you so much.
All right. That's the end of the At the Buzzer Sports Show. We are live every Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to try to be more consistent. I've been dealing with trying to move. That's why we kind of missed last Tuesday. But we're going to get NBA season coming up.
He moved into his mansion, y'all. Woo!
Yeah. We're not telling that lie out here. I wish. But
I'm speaking into existence.
Yes, speaking into existence. But we will be back next Tuesday. We'll probably have our NBA prediction show. We'll talk about the football games over the weekend and probably the WNBA finals, depending if it does end over the weekend also.
Or tomorrow.
No,
because when we come back, y'all, it'll be over whether it goes to 4 or 5. So 4 is tomorrow and 5 is Sunday.
It's Sunday, yeah. So and we'll talk about WNBA finals. But thank y'all for joining us. Remember, if you miss our live, you can join us on your favorite podcast platform, and you can always catch us live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, LinkedIn, and our YouTube channel. And we will see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye, y'all. Take care.